which has a pungent rotten egg smell. Parasitic infections, such as giardiasis, other intestinal illnesses, and food sensitivities can also lead to increases in flatus frequency or malodor, that is, having a bad smell. Whereas some individuals may simply harbor a greater concentration of gas-producing bacteria and other microorganisms within their intestines, collectively known as the intestinal or gut flora, and thus produce more gas. Herring. Scientific name, genus, Clopia. Does it fart? Yes. There are over 200 species of herring, fish species in the genus Clopia, worldwide, a couple of which have taken the art of farting to new depths. The Pacific and Atlantic herrings have both been found to gulp air from the surface of the water and store it in their swim bladders, later expelling it from their anal ducts in what is technically known as a fast repetitive tick, FRT. FRTs produce a high-pitched raspberry sound, lasting between 0.6 and 7.6 seconds, at frequencies of between 1.7 and 22 kilohertz. Herring, which have particularly good hearing compared to other fish species, produce FRTs more frequently when densities of herring are higher, and it is thought that they use FRTs to communicate with other members of their species. In this way, FRTs are used to find and stay close to other herring, especially at night when they can't see each other. So these particularly gassy fish use farts to form shoals and stay safe from predators. You might think that these raspberry sounds would give away a herring's location to hungry predators looking for a bite to eat. But due to the high frequencies of the FRTs, they are above the auditory range of most predatory fishes, a secret fart code that only other herring can hear. Most marine mammals, as well as humans, can hear it though, and it is thought this might be how they locate herring to eat. Goat. Scientific name, species, Capra aegagrus hircus. Does it fart? Yes. Goats belong to the family Bovidae, which includes cows, meaning they have 4 stomachs packed full of methane-producing bacteria which help them digest plant material, and so give off a lot of gas in the process. Although this process produces far more burps than farts, goats do fart, and this combination makes them particularly gassy animals. In 2015, a plane full of over 2,000 goats on its way to Kuala Lumpur was forced to land unexpectedly after the fire alarm was set off by the copious amounts of gas produced by the goats on board. Domestic goats and their farts have lived alongside humans for over 10,000 years, thanks to the goat's hardy nature and milk production. One of the oldest surviving secular songs in the English language, Summer is Ecumenen, which is about the sights and sounds of summer, includes the line, Bullock starteth, book verteth, which is thought to mean, bullock leaps, billy goat farts. So it isn't just goats that are culturally important, but their farts too. Sonoran coral snake. Scientific name, species, Microroides euryxanthus. Does it fart? Yes. This brightly colored, highly venomous snake species is relatively widely distributed and can be found across southern Arizona, parts of New Mexico, Sonora, and the surrounding areas in Mexico. As with most venomous snakes, this species isn't actually very keen on biting. Instead, it uses a highly unusual behavior as its first line of defense against predators. If threatened, the snake hides its head under its body, raises its tail, and sucks air into its cloaca, the part of the body from which the snakes defecate and urinate, before forcefully expelling it again. This emits a popping sound of around 2.5 kilohertz, known as cloacal popping. These pops sound like a higher-pitched, shorter version of a human fart and can be heard from up to 2 meters.